Hello, my lovely little angels, and welcome back to Goodbye, Deponia. When we last left, we were trying to put these youngsters to bed. Got a heater, got some burrito blankets, got the TV going, and they should be good.
What's wrong? Why are you still awake?
We're hungry.
You're cold, overexcited, and hungry. What'll it be next? A classic like I Need the Bathroom?
Well, actually...
Share goalie's bucket. Yuck.
So I did take a peek at the guide, so I have an idea of what's supposed to happen next. Supposed to see a man about a letter.
My dearest honey bunch, I wish you were here with me. What a cheesy opening. That's gonna cost him some points in my online review. Well, at least we're getting to some action next. Service at the front doesn't seem to be good for my health.
Oh.
To be more exact, I stepped on an Organon landmine, and in the next few seconds I will arg. All my love, your Papa Bozo. P.S. Watch out for the mailman. I think he is secretly using our bath. At any rate, I found underwear with his name on it on top of the toilet tank.
Oh no. Oh, Bozo. Oh man.
Mail for Widow Bozo.
There's no Widow Bozo here.
You want to bet?
Rufus! Rufus!
It's a joke. Hey, where's the applause? That was a real side splitter.
What's in the letter, Rufus?
I'm not telling. I want the laughter back. Better not try that again. I don't want to spoil their mood. Better not try that again. I don't want to. Is that a letter?
Where did you get that?
Postal secret.
Am I supposed to... Oh man, am I supposed to give it to Bozo?
Hey, Bozo, here's a letter from your father.
What?
I mean, wait a second. Were you fond of your father?
Very much.
Nah. In that case, I don't think this would cheer you up.
Oh my gosh! Jeez Louise! Okay. Maybe if I give it to, well, Bambi, she'll help me out.
What's that you've got? Is that a message from the front?
No less.
Not from
Oh,
Bozo by
yeah.
any chance.
Would I lie to you about such an important topic? Or would I leave the conclusion to your imagination in the hope that it might by chance help me out?
Yeah, enough with the fancy schmancy. Give me the letter. My dearest honey bunch. Huh. Are you sure this letter is for me?
Bambi. Honey. Makes sense. Some people get poetic when they're mortally wounded.
What?
Sorry. I didn't mean to jump the gun.
Wait. Dearest honey bunch, I wish you were here with me. Blah, 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 blah. To be more exact, I stepped on an Organon landmine. Oh no! Bozo! Is he alright?
Well...
Is he still alive? Tell me! Or do I have to pull the information out of you in the form of your brain tissue through your nose?
Hey, stay calm. No reason to get aggressive right away. I'm just a mailman. Bozo is with his family. You should set out right away.
Wait, there's more. Watch out for the mailman?
Oh, no, the small print isn't that important. Go on. You're losing valuable time.
Right. I need to be by his side. Hang on, Bozo. I'm coming.
That was easy, and I didn't even have to lie. Presenting the new and improved Rufus. Forget the Rufus you once knew.
Ugh. You know, when we first started this game, I acknowledged that he was a bit of a sleaze. I hoped over time it would get better, that he would grow as a person. He seems to be getting worse in this game, in this part of the game. Ugh. Oh.
And here's a photo of Bozo's first spelling bee. He never had any luck with L and F, but nobody could touch him when it came to E.
Hello?
What's he wearing?
Oh, that's a little skirt he made himself from dental floss.
Oh, that's nice.
He saved up for months. His breath was terrible.
Yoo-hoo! Deponia to Sergeant Bambi!
Oh, how sweet. Fifi Fairy Frill Pajamas. Why does he look so embarrassed?
I have no idea. Actually, he was supposed to help me put fresh sheets on his bed. What a mess.
Huh, they're totally out of it. Hey, Grandpa!
No rushing me. Dinner is done when it's done.
Cool hat.
Hey, what do you think you're doing? Can't you wait until dinner is ready?
But it smells so good.
You think so? It's just leftover roast dripping. What's gonna freeze it?
Oh, no, that would be a shame. Who knows if future generations will even still like roast dripping.
Oh my gosh.
Hello, I am Bailiff Argus.
Oh no. I know what that
the
is.
Deadly punctuality of the organon.
Oh, wonderful. You found my breast milk pump.
What?
Grandpa Bozo.
Come on, get up. You need to vouch for me so they'll let me see the new general of the resistance.
Go away.
But
I don't wanna.
Gravy. Oh. Let's see. If the kiddos like gravy.
hey, snot noses, here comes your grub. This'll get you nice and tired.
Oh my gosh! Why would you do that? I want to eat it, not wear it.
Man, did they dig in. They only left one plate, and now they're asleep. Actually,
Oh my
they're
gosh.
Kinda cute. I could just eat them up.
The frog is sweating. I kind of forgot that this frog slime thing is alive. And it's trying to go vegetarian. Oh no.
Are you really asleep? Yeah, they're sleeping.
Okay. Oh man.
You can't negotiate with people. They don't fistic cuffy. There it is.
What is what?
There it is. The nucleic acid that I can use to grow gold up again. Luckily, the cylinder still seems to be in one piece, and the fish was already swimming in it.
Hey, hands off! We don't serve that stuff here anymore.
Why not?
For one thing, I ran out of slime pipe mouldings. For another, the stuff has a bad effect on my customers. And it's hard enough running a pub without the customers flinging turtle shells at each other.
Turtle shells? Power-ups? Mario? And he's a plumber! Is that Luigi? No. 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 I miss Luigi.
You seem familiar. Do you have any siblings?
I had a brother.
Had? What happened?
He tried to smash a stone block with his head just when I told him to go easy on the mushrooms. Whatever. Just leave me alone.
All right.
Unless you want to buy me a drink.
So I wasn't being clever, that was intentionally designed like that. Cool! Taking your tankard.
I said, leave me alone.
Oh, sorry.
Unless you want to buy me a drink.
I'll buy you a drink. Sure. Wait. I should probably figure out what you want first.
You seem familiar. Aren't you that dog groomer to the stars?
Close. I'm a fruit seller. I inherited the business from my father. They called him King Peach.
You're the heir to the famous King Peach Empire? That means
Really?
you're...
At risk of alcoholism. Exactly. So
Prince
beat it.
Peach?
Unless you want to buy me a drink.
Wait. We have Mario, Prince Peach, Bowser?
You seem familiar. Do I know you from somewhere?
Well, do you know the comic book Charlie the Friendly Yeti?
Of course. I'm a big fan. No. Don't tell me.
Oh yeah. I'm...
The original character?
What? No. I'm the guy that delivers the ink.
Oh, that's terrific.
But you know, they always do stare at me and scribble frantically whenever I arrive. I think I need more alcohol, so you beat it. Unless you want to buy me a drink.
What kind of drink do you want, my good man?
I said beat it. Unless you want to buy me a drink.
A poncho like that would look good on me. Too bad I left my sombrero at home. I bet that would make me the king of Elysium. Yeah, if he keeps juggling with just one hand, he's gonna wreck his posture. Huh. There comes a time when you should no longer hesitate to get yourself a nose hair trimmer.
Ah, a new customer. What can I do for you?
Yeah, I need that cylinder with the green fluid over there.
The nucleic acid? A good choice. This stuff just came in.
Yeah, I know, that was a mistake. Actually, it belongs to me.
Dream on, kid. I paid the 5 zlotys for it, but I'd be glad to offer you a special price.
And that would mean...
It costs more money than there is in the entire sewers. Exactly. An unimaginable, unprecedented amount. 6 zlotys.
A tankard of your finest swill, please.
Sure thing. Have you got the 5 zlotys on you?
What? You pay cash here? How old-fashioned. Where I come from, I could just put the swill on my tab.
Tab? Like some sort of loan?
Yeah, exactly.
Then my customers could drink a lot more.
You've grasped the principle.
And I would earn a lot more.
Yeah? I mean, yes, of course.
That doesn't sound too bad. Help yourself. And if you bring my other customers something too, you're welcome to put a 2 zloty tip on the tab.
Oh, yeah. Deal. I like that picture of Elysium.
Oh, yeah.
Can I have it?
No. The picture stays where it is.
Why?
It's important.
Why?
What for?
For the customers.
Why?
What for? Because it cheers them up, right?
On the contrary, it keeps them in a permanent state of dissatisfaction.
That's Elysium. The symbol of hope, of a better life. A life of order and satisfaction. I'm sort of only one step away from it.
Do you want something to drink first?
Yeah, sure. Nice clientele.
Yeah, if you like freak shows.
Hey, is that any way to talk about your customers?
Well, look at them. A parade of sad sacks without a single prospect among them.
You know, those sad sacks are your livelihood.
Oh, I didn't mean any disrespect. I'm just a realist. If you want to feel better about yourself, then everybody else has to feel worse, right?
What? No, it doesn't work like that.
Oh, you want everybody to feel better?
Yeah, as long as I'm one of them, yes.
Then answer me this simple question. Better than who?
Well, can I put the nucleic acid on my tab?
You must be out of your mind. It's worth a fortune.
I'll get the money somehow.
Ha! I'd like to see that. 6 zlotys. There isn't even that much money down here.
A tankard of your finest swill, please.
Sure thing. Just find yourself an empty tankard and help yourself.
I guess I'll hit the road then.
What if the road hits back?
Refills!
Finally. Bleh. Ugh, what lousy swill. It doesn't compare to the yummy mushroom slops they used to have here. So no tip for you.
Oh! Excuse me, my fine sir. I misunderstood.
Hey, hands off! We don't serve that stuff here anymore.
Right. Well then...
Refills!
Finally. Ugh, what lousy swell. That don't compare to the yummy hormone swell we used to have here.
Hormone?
No tip for you.
Refills!
Finally.
Hormone for Peach
Ugh,
and
what lousy swell. It don't compare to the yummy
hair growth.
swell we used to have here. No tip for you.
Oh. Hormone?
Hey, hands off! We don't serve...
No.
Why not?
Well, first of all, because it has an unacceptably negative effect on the morale in this pub. And second, there have been complaints that in some cases the effects of the brew can only be reversed by surgical intervention. Hey, hands off!
Why?
We don't serve that stuff here anymore.
Why not?
First of all, because my customers act like monkeys when they drink that stuff. Secondly, because it's a hell of a lot of work to get all the hair out of the tankards. And thirdly, because it's getting harder and harder to get the secret ingredient ever since my mother started the menopause.
Ugh.
I propose a swap.
The price for the nucleic acid is 6 zlotys, and that is that.
Oh, darn.
Hey, hands off! We don't serve that stuff here anymore.
But I have it right here. That's the stuff I need up there.
I need the nucleic acid extremely urgently. The fate of the world depends on it.
6 zlotys and it's yours.
Oh! Do I give this to you?
That don't smell too bad. Does it contain alcohol?
No, I don't think so.
Then I'll pass. Thanks.
Yeah. Give this to you.
Oh, I doubt he needs that. He already has enough emotional baggage to carry.
The burden of an entire kingdom on his shoulders. So silly. Okay. What even is this?
8-bit pale shroom swill. The real thing, including the 16-spotted slime pipe molding. Ooh, oh, this is making me instantly thirsty.
Well. See. Oh, Lottie! We need to talk to Lottie! Or at least I would like to talk to Lottie. Lottie! Lottie, 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 Lottie.
Hey, Lottie, can you come to the gate now to identify me?
No, I can't right now. I have to wait until the swelling on my tattoo goes down.
Yes, but
I said no.
tattoo or not, she's much too soft for the war. Lottie didn't take her. Maybe the fortune teller was... Oh, right. I still need a suitable subject for a heroic deed. All these subquests. Lottie may have worked in City Hall for years, but she still can't be bribed. That seems paradoxical, but maybe it's like with hospital germs.
Out of curiosity.
Better not. I don't like thinking about that fiasco with my hormone cakes. Bozo is just unbearable when he's got PMS.
Almost there.
Better not. I don't... Bozo is... Just a sec. Let me check something carefully. Yup. This is not a slime pipe molding. Huh. Long live the process of elimination.
Slime pipe molding.
Just a sec. Huh.
I missed that.
Mama's homemade hair growth tonic. Happy hormone alcopop.
Ah! Do I need to give you the hormones?
That don't smell too bad. Does it contain alcohol?
No, I don't think so.
Then I'll pass. Thanks.
So, okay, I have all the stuff to... Hey.
Yeah. Mama Bozo could really have labeled this.
Right behind me. Almost there.
No, this problem demands my undivided masculinity. Besides, I could break a nail trying to open the hormone bottle. Hey, I bet I could knock out a tasty beer mixer with a slime pipe molding like that. But where can I get and or steal one?
It just keeps getting worse and worse and worse. Hey, Bottle
Hello
Witch.
again, unfair lady.
Ah, the young father is back. Where's your entourage?
What? Oh, the cookies? No idea. I left them lying around somewhere. But that's not why I'm here. As a witch, you must know a lot about mushrooms, right?
I'm not a witch, you lout.
Yeah, never mind that. Do you know if I can find a mushroom like this around here?
It just so happens I do. Yes.
And? Which is it? One of these here.
3 guesses.
Yeah, if that's all. 8-bit pale shroom swill. The real thing, including the 16-spotted slime pipe molding. Ooh, oh, this is making me instantly thirsty.
The lantern. What's this again? Oh yeah! This is a place that I went to and looked at kind of earlier. Forgot about this little area. Really much to look at in there, is it? Excuse me. Hmm? What did I just do? Hey, it's not in my inventory. What was that? How wird's?
Hey, Goon.
Burrito wraps, just 125 zlotys a piece.
Wow, I see you've really gotten into your new job.
Burrito wraps, burrito wraps.
What's wrong with him?
He's focusing. You are his first customer after all.
Are you sure?
Burrito wraps,
He seems kinda moonstruck.
burrito wraps.
Trust me, that's perfectly normal. The host has still to adapt to the symbiote.
The host?
A host. You have to be a good host if you sell burrito wraps. Perfectly normal.
Alrighty then. I guess that's why they are all one dialogue. Excuse me. When was the last time I talked to you?
I'm still browsing.
Oops.
A friendly, dynamic guy with an open smile inspires a lot of confidence. Where would we be without my excellent grasp of human nature?
Test samples.
Velvety. It flatters the neck.
Oh my gosh! Oh! I just put together what that is. That's awful. Alright, I'm gonna try and talk. Maybe now that I've given them the food, they're better? No?
Hello?
And herpes again?
How cute!
The house is on fire!
His first training wheels. He was just 21.
Oh, he looks so proud.
Hello?
Another pajama picture.
Precious.
They're totally out of it. Those old fogies aren't getting anything from me. According to the intergenerational contract, they still owe me a complete education, flute lessons, and a clean planet. But I'd be happy to have a sports car instead. Yeah, what kind of a heroic deed would that be? There wouldn't even be an explosion.
Can I give this to... No. No, I cannot.
Help a mail carrier out of a tight spot. That wouldn't even make the classifieds.
I wish I knew what was wrong with Bozo.
And another good deed to my name, but still too measly for the article by a long shot. You've got it with you, right?
You guessed right.
Oh!
Congratulations. Here, go ahead and take it.
Ew.
Thanks. It's been itching like hell.
Oh,
Okay.
Yuck. Oh, yuck. I think this is one of those problems that can't be solved by the creative use of toe fungus.
Okay, well, I got all the stuff that they need. Maybe I'm supposed to
I
do
bet
that.
I could brew a tasty beer mixer with that. But first, I'd better pour off some swill.
Oh! Ya doy! Okay, that's embarrassing. Alright. Of course there need to be swill in it. That makes more sense. Ay vey. Okay. Hormone.
Yeah, that's gonna be tasty. I always said I had the makings of a bartender.
Then mother's milk.
Yeah, that's gonna be tasty. I always said I had the makings of a bartender.
And mushroom.
Yeah, that's gonna be tasty. I always said I had the makings of a bartender.
Alright. Mario.
Refills!
Finally. Whoa!
What is this? I feel great! Bigger and stronger!
Maybe because you're standing on the table?
Fantastic stuff! You go ahead and add a tip to the tab.
Hormone?
Refills!
Finally.
Yeah, it is getting kind of warm in here.
This is indeed the best swill I've had in ages.
Alright. Prince Peach is now Princess Peach.
Refills!
Finally. Hey, wait a sec. What you doing?
Well, my job. I'm meeting customer demands. That's what the ancient Romans called service. Because
He's
only
gonna turn
satisfied
into
customers are
ape.
paying customers, right?
Where'd you hear that nonsense? This is a pub. People's dissatisfaction is my livelihood. If you keep on like that, I'll be ruined.
The only thing that's urine here is your attitude. Take a look around.
Fantastic stuff. That will put hair on your chest.
Yeah, if only it was just the chest.
The best swill I've had in ages.
What's going to turn to a party in here?
They actually look rather happy.
Told you so. Heavens to Betsy. Ow.
Achievement unlocked. Cameo. That's good
What can
stuff.
I do for you?
I guess I'll hit the road then.
What if the road hits back?
Oh.
I like that picture of Elysium. Can I have it?
Yeah, go ahead and take it. Everything's gone down the tubes now anyway.
Cool.
Okay. All that's left is to get that other picture of who again? The devil. Little devil man. Huh. Didn't know that was a thing.
Yoo-hoo! Huh, nothing. Huh, nobody seems to be sending on this frequency right now.
Gonna see a lady about anger management problem.
Oh, Rufus, what are you doing?
I'm making you livid. I am, right?
By playing around with the radio? Not at all. Be my guest.
Huh? Really?
Sure, go ahead.
Well, yeah, I don't know. It's no fun when it's allowed. Where did they get all this stuff in such a short time? They even have the new model 67.5. No, wait, that isn't the model number. That's a label with the radio frequency they use.
67.5, you said.
Be my guest.
Huh? Really?
Sure, go ahead.
Well, yeah, I don't know. It's no fun when it's allowed. I don't have to radio her. She's sitting right next to me. Good idea. If I set the frequency of Tony's radio on the baby phone, I can reach Tony anytime. Easy. Now all that's left is the question of why I should radio her at all. She stopped fetching me from random bars with a wheelbarrow a long time ago.
Said.
Yoo-hoo!
Oh, Rufus, why don't you just admit that... Wait a minute. One Rufus. Two Rufuses.
Exactly. There's two of me now. Three, actually. 3 times the action. Rufus! Rufus! Rufus!
Ah! All right, Tony, just stay calm. You have a good therapist, and you're gonna see him right now.
That was fun.
Guess where we're going?
And now suddenly, I see him twice. What does it mean? Is my subconscious trying to give me a heart attack? I have a feeling this is going to add months to my therapy. We must extend it.
What? Make it even longer? I mean, what kind of schedule were you thinking of?
Well, at least until the world ends. And after that, let's see.
I won't bother him now. I won't bother him. Yes, that would be the perfect distance for a maiden flight. And the target is also well chosen. By now, he must have realized that he needs help. Well then, let's relieve the poor devil.
Wait, what is happening?
Whoopsie. There must be some strange updrafts here.
Hey, I didn't even know that was a thing.
I won't bother him now.
Well. No, now what? We're still stuck here. Obviously, Rufus. Obvi.
Hey, hello? Yoo-hoo!
What do you want? Stop making such a racket in there.
Oh, snap!
I'm hungry.
That's probably because you never touched your breakfast. Hang on, I'll open the food slot.
Ooh.
I need the bathroom.
Again? Fine. But this time, don't use so much toilet paper. We've already cleared the store.
Do you mean that if someone were to prevent the destruction of the planet, the Organon would be out of toilet paper?
That would be correct, yes.
Fantastic. How's that for an incentive to save Deponia? Yeah, I want to talk to my lawyer.
Who's your lawyer?
Well, actually, I was going to defend myself.
Whatever you like. Then go ahead and talk to yourself. But no longer than 10 minutes. Understood?
I demand a clean cell.
This is a clean cell, and I'm very proud to say so. We have all the latest cleaning technologies. The blankets are lint-free, and the toilet fresheners are dirt repellents. And I shampooed the rug earlier today.
Wow. Life in the service of the Organon gets pretty boring, huh?
Oh, you have no idea.
I'm not feeling so well. I think I'm getting sick.
I don't care, as long as you don't barf on the rug.
Let me out of here.
Forget it.
Nothing.
Then don't bother me.
Okay, let's have a look. Coffee, a bagel, and pepper. What, no jam? That's a violation of the Geneva Convention. And what have we here? A toilet freshener. Wasn't very smart of the Organon to provide me with this essential gem of chemical warfare.
Oh, snap. Oh, I never noticed that. Huh. Oh, when I grabbed the toothbrush, the achievement long time no see popped up with a toothbrush and a little heart. Callbacks.
The toilet freshener leaves stains. I'd better keep it away from the other stuff. You can't see it, but it should get them thinking anyway. This is what we call, technically, silent protest. They say you should brush your teeth after you eat, but they don't say how long after. So here's my tip. The longer you wait, the more meals you can cover in one go. Everything here is squeaky clean. Good thing, too. At least they won't force me to scrub the cell. Tidy Bot, you old dirtbag, you. Nice to see you again. Hey, is that a way to greet an old buddy? Really? Hey, Tidy Bot, all shipshape? Neato. Hey, Tidy Bot. Neato. I'd really love to have one of those as a pet. It's cute. And instead of making a mess, it cleans everything up. Dust! As if I didn't have enough of that in my coat.
Alright.
Dust and toothpaste. Wasn't there something... Dust and a toilet freshener. Wasn't there something...
There was, Rufus. There was indeed.
dust and pepper. Wasn't there something...
Oh, hey, there was
It's
something.
a lousy substitute for cream cheese, but it'll have to do. Inspired recipe.
Here we go.
What is that supposed to be? One guess. It's our ticket to freedom. You will eat this slightly adulterated bagel and then pretend to be sick, which should come naturally. And when they take you to sickbay, I will come forth from my hiding place and save us. Over my dead body, you will eat the bagel, and I will save us. Yeah, actually, why not? I'm kind of hungry anyway. No, wait, was that a trick? Just so you could have my food, you rotter. I'm on to you. Give me that bagel. I'm feeling a little... I think I'm going to... What have you done? You idiot! You poisoned me! Bravo! Very convincing. Didn't think you had it in you. But, you better save your method acting for the guard, especially your complexion. It's really good. Yoo-hoo! I feel sick. Is that supposed to be me? Who else? Why are you disguising your voice? Oh, trust me. I'm an excellent voice impersonator. What? What? Oh, shush.
What is it now? If you keep bothering me, I will... What the... You toe rag! What have you done to my nice rug? Off with you to sickbay, right now! Damn! Now I have to air out the cell!
Nice.
That was easier than I thought. Too bad there wasn't a big chase sequence on jet skis, though.
All right, making progress with this guy. Hey!
Uh-huh? What? There's a flyer stuck in the outside wall. God, what pathetic construction. Whoever made this obviously had no idea how to fold a proper paper airplane. Unlike me, of course. Therapeutic ropes. The cheaper alternative. What's that supposed to mean? Is somebody trying to yank my chain? And wait a minute. What's this? There's something stuck to the tip. A capital yerk. Huh. Now I'm going to show that unknown, nameless amateur how you do this right. Whoopsie-wee! Boy, they must have some funny downdrafts around here.
And then it turned out he'd come up with the idea to store his fish hooks in my jewelry box. He'd already stuck the bait on them. It was so horrible. It made me wish my ears would fall off.
I can relate to that right now. Ow! What is this? A flyer? Sure. Why not? Miss Tony, I have good news for you. I finally found the appropriate therapy for your problem. Wait a moment. I'll just write you a prescription.
Oh, wow. So beautiful.
Let's get you out of here, huh? Oh.
I've always loved pneumatic tube systems, even though they're not suitable for sending large amounts of bread dough. Doesn't look like the resistance is giving the organ on a hard time. Huh. This doesn't make much sense if I haven't got the appropriate application form.
Oh.
Application form 27 Yerk. Application for A. Medical assistance in case of job-related injuries induced by terminal maintenance work, reference number Yerk 75. B. A screwdriver, sharp-edged, to be used in terminal maintenance work, reference number Hola 55. And C. A replacement lead-type Yerk for defective application terminals, reference number Yerk 122.
So...
It fits. So far, so good. Now, what am I going to apply for? What for? The Yerk works just fine.
Oh. Right.
So far, so good. Now, what am I going to apply for? Yerk 75. There.
Can I make another one?
This is all the same form. If I should need another, I know where to get one now.
Oh.
To
Here.
send something through the tubes, I first need one of these handy capsules.
Oh. Well, where do you get the capsules from? Excuse me, can you tell me where we get the capsules from?
Boo! Yeah, sleeping like a baby, which is actually a good thing.
So hard to find a good help these days. Door sensor.
Huh, nothing. I guess the door only opens for the organon. Application form 27 Yerk. Application for A. Medical assistance in case of job-related injuries induced by terminal maintenance work, reference number Yerk 75. B. A screwdriver, sharp-edged, to be used in terminal C.
Ah!
This is still not fast enough, Oppenbot. Ulysses must not get suspicious. I want to be there when he learns that the army he was going to blow up with this filthy planet is on board. And will take over Elysium under my command.
Ulysses isn't stupid, Bailiff.
He's stupid enough to think that 11,000 organons will just volunteer to die submissively.
Yes, that is stupid. So, when am I getting my copy of the Ascension Codes?
Don't be silly, Oppenbot. You will stay here, of course.
Ah, yes, of course.
11,000 organons. So that's what Argus was talking about. Huh, I never believed for a moment that he wanted to save Deponia. And now, he's got the Ascension Codes. I've got to hurry. He's already bringing his troops aboard. Another problem that I need to take care of later. Those monsters!
Shh! Wait a
minute! Am I intruding?
Rufus, I'm overjoyed to see you. You have come just in time.
And who have we here? Another fellow fighter in our battle against oppression?
This is Rufus. I told you about him.
Wow, really? The Rufus? Now, if that isn't a good omen for our enterprise. I'm Cowboy Dodo. You may know me from the local radio. And here we have Cindy, Hottie, and Cutis.
He remembers our names! Shh! I don't want to miss a word.
Okay, listen up, everyone. I'm the head honcho around here, right? So, what do you want me to do? What's the big plan?
We are directly above Bailiff Argus's office. We believe that the Ascension Codes are hidden there. Therefore, we wanted to lower Cowboy Dodo on a rope so he could get his hands on them.
I understand, within the usual tolerance. But I'm here now, so move aside and make room for me.
I like this guy. Why don't we just take a vote? I'm for Rufus.
I'm for me too.
I just don't know.
No, let Cowboy Dodo do it. He's the best man for the job. He's the best man, period.
And Janosch votes for me, of course.
Well, it's a draw then. But before we get into a fight over this, remember that manning the crank is also an important job.
The crank? I'm not your crank ape. Forget it. I demand a new count. Someone is still missing, you know. I'll be right back.
Oh, really? And who... Oh, Cletus. All right. Really? Oh, here we are. Break out. Snitch. Just out of med bay. Outvote Cowboy Dodo. Stealing the ascension codes yet again.
Would you like to meet a true hero?
You bet. But Cowboy Dodo is so superior.
Oh, ladies, you know me so well.
Oh my god, he spoke to me. Oh, he's so cute when he talks. I think I'm gonna faint.
You know, I've got a fan club too.
Really? So, what's your favorite Cowboy Dodo song?
No, you've got that wrong. I don't have a Cowboy Dodo fan club. I've got fans of my own. At least one.
Mine is Look Around. Really? Mine too.
Hey girls, wake up. I'm talking to you. Look at me.
That's right. Look at Me is pretty cool too.
Oh,
Oh, so sorry. Okay.
Yeah, there's no need for you to play the hero here. That role is taken, you know? But if it's any comfort to you, the part of the lovable chump is currently available. Just let Yana show you the ropes. He knows how to walk, talk, act, stand, and sit like a chump.
You mean shit like a chump?
I said chump, not jokester. Cracking jokes is my job.
Hey!
Nope. Screwed down tight. It's impossible to open that pipeline without the right tool.
Well, ain't that just a kick in the pants?
The Organon's pneumatic tube system seems to run right through here. There's a screw that will let you open the pipeline for maintenance.
Toothbrush.
Those who know me know how much I hate open ends. But I'll need one if I want to send something through the tubes.
Is there another way to go?
Unless he turns around, I'm in his blind spot. That's good.
Okay. Let's go check on Tony, make sure she's not dead. Hey!
Hey, Tony!
What?
Whoa! What's up with you, babe? I thought you were doing therapy.
My therapist broke it off and instead gave me a prescription for rope.
Cool.
You wouldn't have something to do with that, would you?
No, not me. Well, what makes you think that?
Rufus.
Wait a second. Threatening undertone, aggressive gleam in the eye. Hey, he did it. You're back to your old self.
That was not the goal of therapy.
Who cares what the goal was? The main thing is that it worked, right? Somehow I missed that sound. Thanks. Once is enough. So, now that you're put back together, will you finally help me? Wait, that was stupid.
Oh, you noticed that too, did you?
Yeah, I take the question back completely. So, now that you're put... Will you find... wait, that...
Oh...
Yeah, I take the... She's just the way she used to be. What was I thinking?
Wait a minute, what's this?
What's that?
A prescription for a rope? I hung it here at eye level to keep it in the back of my mind as an option, in case you showed up again.
Can I have it?
Oh, I've prayed for this for years, and you're finally gonna get yourself a rope? It must be my birthday!
Aw, and I didn't bring you a cake. Not to mention 100 candles.
Take the prescription and get out.
I'm on my way. Nice to see you're back to your old self, with the emphasis on old.
Out!
Okay, so we're gonna go get the rope. Tools up, star.
Yeah, I have a prescription here for a rope.
Oh, may I see it? Ah, yes. I still have one of those in stock. Would you like some waterproofing spray with it? Some
Yes.
bridge railings can be quite damp this time of year.
That's all right. Wait a second. This is just a shoelace.
Well, I'm afraid your healthcare insurance care provider won't cover for a better model. I'm sorry.
All right. We have rope. Why do we have rope? A burning sun. There's a pipe right there. I'm assuming we have to hang it on something. Just a thought. Hey, kids. Oh, wait. It would be... I'm thinking we gotta use the rope for this. Yeah? Hey! Can we use the rope to lasso him down? No? I guess not.
Maybe I can drag you out.
I'm not so sure. I'd rather not see you in drag.
That is so weird. I don't... Alright. Where would I find the devil paper? So we can help Bozo. Hello, bloody boys. Sweet baby. Oh my goodness. Oh, well, we're gonna end this episode right here. I feel like we've made a lot of progress. I'm happy we finally figured out what to do with Rufus number 3 over here. Yeah, we made a lot of progress this episode. And hopefully we will make some more in the next episode. Yeah. I suck at endings. I'm just gonna go toodaloo.